Top 10 Longest Bridges in Africa. Hello viewers, welcome to another exciting edition and thanks for watching. Today we shall be talking about the top 10 longest bridges in Africa. Most times in our day-to-day lives, we often find ourselves within bridges and tunnels. There, if you're curious just quite enough, you might want to get acquainted with this knowledge. A bridge is a structure built to span a physical obstacle, such as a body of water, valley, or road, without closing the way underneath. It is constructed for the purpose of providing passage over the obstacle, usually something that can be detrimental to cross otherwise. There are many different designs that each serve a particular purpose and apply to a different situation. Designs of bridges vary depending on the function of the bridge, the nature of the terrain where the bridge is constructed and anchored, the material used to make it, and the funds available to build it. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn your post notification so you don't miss any of our amazing videos. Have you ever stopped for a while and wondered what the longest bridge in Africa might be? Sit back, relax, and get entertained as we bring to you our list of the top 10 longest bridges in Africa. Number 10. Katima MULIO Bridge, Zambia, length 900 meters. The Katima MULIO Bridge, also known as Bridge 508 in the Namibian Bridge Register, carries the Trans-Caprivi Highway over the Zambezi River between Katima MULIO, Namibia and Sesheke, Zambia. It is a road bridge, completed in 2004, 900 meters long and with 19 spans. It links Namibia's Trans-Caprivi Highway to the Zambian road network, forming a section of the trade route from South Central Africa to the Atlantic, known as the Walvis Bay Corridor. It also carries tourist traffic. As the bridge was built on the Zambian soil, it is entirely part of Zambia and is part of Zambia's M10 route. When coming from the town of Sesheke, the entire bridge is crossed before the Namibia border immigration is reached. The bridge was officially opened by the President of Namibia, Dr. Sam Nujoma, and the President of Zambia, Levi Mwanawasa, on 13 May 2004 in Katima MULIO. Number 9. Mkapa Bridge, Tanzania, length 970 meters. This bridge is the longest bridge in Tanzania across the Rufiji River. It was financed through a $30 million loan from the Kuwait Fund, OPEC, and the government of Saudi Arabia. At inauguration in 2003, it was amongst the longest road bridges in South and Eastern Africa. The construction of the bridge has helped immensely in connecting the southern regions to other important areas of the country. It is named after Benjamin Mkapa, the third president of Tanzania. Number 8. Wouri Bridge, Cameroon, length 1,800 meters. Just above the dark waters of the river Wouri, near Cameroon's Atlantic coast, lies a 1-kilometer bridge, the longest in the Central African sub-region. In the 1950s, during the colonial period, the French built a bridge of 1 kilometer across the river, the longest in the Central African sub-region. It connects Douala with the city of Bonaberi and is not only of great economic importance to Western Cameroon, carrying auto, truck, and train traffic, but also a central tool for international exchanges with landlocked countries like Chad and the Central African Republic. In 2004, this bridge had to undergo a major rehabilitation. With an initial capacity of 2,000 vehicles per day, this bridge now supported more than 45,000 vehicles every day, creating monstrous traffic at the entrance of Douala's heart. With a cost of almost 141.6 billion CFA francs, the second bridge on the Wouri River was constructed by the multinational road construction company Sogea Satom and financed by the Cameroonian government and a loan from the French government. This bridge helps decongest traffic on the first bridge. The construction of this bridge was important for Cameroon's economy and facilitates exchanges in the Central African region, which opens the world through Cameroon and its proximity to the Atlantic Ocean. Number 7. Qasr al-Nil Bridge, Egypt, length 1,900 meters. The Qasr al-Nil Bridge, originally named Khedive Ismail Bridge, is a historic structure dating from 1931, which replaced the first bridge to span the Nile River in central Cairo, Egypt. It connects Tahrir Square in the downtown Cairo to the modern Cairo Opera Complex, toward the southern end of Gezira Island. At the bridge's east and west approaches are 4 famous large bronze lion statues, They are late 19th century works by Henry Alfred Jacquemart, French sculptor and animalier. The newer and wider 6 October Bridge parallels its route 0.8 kilometers just to the north. The bridge was originally named Khedive Ismail Bridge after King Fahd's father, Khedive Ismail Pasha. After the Egyptian Revolution of 1952, the bridge was renamed, along with other Egyptian buildings and bridges. This bridge was renamed Qasr al-Nil in Arabic, which translates to Palace of the Nile. The Qasr al-Nil bridge with sidewalks is popular for strolling in the evenings. The bridge offers views of the river, as well as landmark buildings and other structures on the island and along the Nile Cornice on the west bank. The bridge is popular as a location for young Egyptian friends and couples to have an inexpensive outdoor date. Number 6. Armando Emilio GUEBYZA Bridge, Mozambique. Length 2,370 meters. Armando Emilio GUEBYZA Bridge is a bridge in Mozambique that crosses the Zambezi River. It connects the provinces of Sofala and Zambezia. It is named after Armando GUEBYZA, the former president of Mozambique. The bridge was inaugurated on August 1, 2009. It is 2.37 kilometers long and 16 meters wide. Number 5. Dona Bridge, Mozambique. Length 3,670 meters. The Dona Bridge spans the lower Zambezi River between the towns of Vila de Sena and Muturara in Mozambique, effectively linking the two halves of the country. It was originally constructed as a railway bridge to link Malawi and Moaitai coal fields to the port of Beira. The bridge comprises 33 spans of 80 meters and 7 spans of 50 meters. Built by the Portuguese in 1934 during the Portuguese rule of Mozambique, it was rendered unusable in the 1980s during the Mozambican Civil War. The Dona Bridge is the longest bridge across the Zambezi, and it was the last downstream bridge before the construction of the Armando Emilio GUEBYZA Bridge in 2009. The bridge was completely closed to vehicular traffic in October 2006 for rehabilitation and reconversion to a rail bridge, and was opened as a rail bridge in 2009. In 2017, it underwent renovation, particularly to its pedestrian lane, used by over 3,000 people daily. Number 4. Mozambique Island Bridge. Length 3,800 meters. Mozambique Island Bridge is a bridge in Mozambique that connects the island of Mozambique, the former capital of colonial Portuguese, East Africa, to the mainland over the Indian Ocean. In 1962, the government of Mozambique launched a tender for the construction of a 3,390-meter bridge to connect the island of Mozambique to the mainland. In July 2004, a construction to rehabilitate the bridge started with a $9 million budget. A lighting system was installed on the bridge in 2013. The western end of the bridge is on the mainland in Lumbo. The Mozambique Island Bridge is a one-way, one-lane concrete bridge. Number 3. Suez Canal Bridge, Egypt. Length 3,900 meters. The Mubarak Peace Bridge, also known as the Egyptian-Japanese Friendship Bridge, Al-Salam Bridge or Al-Salam Peace Bridge, is a road bridge crossing the Suez Canal at El Kantara, whose name means the bridge in Arabic. The bridge links the continents of Africa and Asia. The bridge was built with assistance from the Japanese government. The main contractor was Kajima Corporation. The bridge, which has a 70-meter clearance over the canal and is 3.9 kilometers long, consists of a 400-meter cable-stayed main span and two 1.8-kilometer-long approach spans. The height of the two main pylons supporting the main span is 154 meters each. The towers were designed in the shape of pharaonic obelisks. The clearance under the bridge is 70 meters. Therefore, the maximum height of ships that can pass through the Suez Canal is 68 meters above the waterline. The Suez Canal Bridge was part of a major drive to develop the area surrounding the Suez Canal, including other projects such as the Ahmed Hamdi Tunnel under the Suez Canal, the El Faden Railway Bridge, and the Suez Canal Overhead Power Line Crossing. Number 2. Third Mainland Bridge, Nigeria. Length 11,800 meters. Third Mainland Bridge is the longest of 3 bridges connecting Lagos Island to the mainland. The other are the Eko and Karta bridges. It was the longest bridge in Africa until 1996, when the 6th October Bridge located in Cairo was completed. The bridge starts from Owaron Shoki, which is linked to the Apapa Oshodi Expressway and Lagos-Ibadan Expressway and ends at the Adeniji-Adele interchange on Lagos Island. There is also a link midway through the bridge that leads to Herbert Macaulay Way, Yaba. The bridge was built by Julius Berger Nigeria plc. The Phase 1 of the project was commissioned by President Shehu Shagari in 1980 and completed by President Ibrahim Babangida in 1990. It measures about 11.8 kilometers in length. The third mainland bridge has very high vehicular traffic on weekdays, as many residents commute to and from the Lagos mainland to the island, which is the commercial hub of Lagos State. Number 1. 6th October Bridge, Egypt. Length 20,500 meters. The 6th October Bridge is an elevated highway in central Cairo, Egypt. The 20.5 kilometers bridge in Causeway crosses the Nile twice from the West Bank suburbs, east through Gezira Island to downtown Cairo, and on to connect the city to the Cairo International Airport to the east. Its name commemorates the date of the crossing, which commenced the outbreak day of the Yom Kippur War in 1973. The bridge and causeway were completed in 1996, with construction taking nearly 30 years. It began in 1969 with a modest 130 long Phase 1, which only spanned the smaller west branch of the Nile from Gezira to Aguza, built from May 1969 to August 1972. Phase 9 completed the 21.193 kilometers long final length in 2005. The 6th October Bridge and Flyover runs from the Agricultural Museum in Doki East to the Oto Strait in Nasser City. The building of the 6th October Bridge and Causeway has been declared a national infrastructure project. The 6th October Bridge has been called the spinal cord of Cairo, with approximately 500,000 Korean people using it on a daily basis. Due to its role as Cairo's central east-west automobile and truck route, the bridge and causeway is nearly always crowded with traffic, with a trip from one end to another taking up to 45 minutes. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel and turn on post notifications.